Hey, oh, wicked, rock and roll. It just occurred to me I've still got the same topic of the day, the talking point from before. So we're going to change that to, I haven't got a good one off the top of my head. I think favourite TV character. That's going to be a very a massive one, and I haven't even really got a good answer to that. But with an exclamation mark. Yeah. Okay. Right. Sweet. Anyway, how is everyone rocking today? We have got. I haven't worked out how long this stream is going to be. There's basically a bunch of little things that I want to do today, and it could take anywhere as short as like an hour, and it could take. I could be here at like 3 in the morning just being like, I just want to do this last thing because I've got a bunch. This is going to be a lot of bug fixing and also making a title screen. So one thing that I really want to do, I kind of wanted to do it off stream, but I thought I'm going to experiment with doing it on the stream. So first of all, we've got this bland green background. I think we want the same background that we have in the actual game, like when you're playing the game. So we're going to try and get hold of the island, get hold of the water effect, and start putting it together. So how are we going to do that? Let's go make life nice and easy for ourselves. We're going to go create a 2D object, sprite, square. This one here is going to be the island. And I'm hoping I'm just going to... Oh, there it is. Right, brilliant. Wicked. That was a lot easier than I thought. Fantastic. Okay. And I think... so here, let's go 0 it up, put it right in the middle. I think in default layers we can even have -1, but we'll do -2. Okay, and I think for continuity this needs to be twice as big. Maybe it doesn't need to be twice as big. Let's go back to that. Let me just see if the screen does kind of keep it all in place if we put it on. Yeah, that's all good. Right, sweet. Yeah, so this is what we've done actually so far with the little beans. But now we're going to put the we're actually going to put the island in itself. So first of all, we'll just call this one. Actually, first of all, I'm just going to duplicate this, and this one here is going to be -1. And let's hope somewhere. Right, was this? I don't think that was the one. I might have to go into the game to remember exactly what the... that looks pretty good. That looks good. Okay, but this one will have to be bigger. I knew I had to do that at some point. So I'll have to... I kind of want to get it accurate in that respect. So I'll call this one Island. Island, that's fine. I think if this is exactly 2 times bigger, then that doesn't quite work, does it? Right. Let's look at how the proportions work in the game, and then we'll kind of work it out from there. So, main game. So I guess it probably kind of does work. I'm just trying to work out where this is in proportion to the island. So the island is, if we actually had that, so the island is there, and that's -5. So 1.5 and -5. So we might have to just double those figures. That shouldn't be too hard. So... and I do kind of want to run the town itself. Okay, now let's move them both over. So that one is 0. Kind of want it to have it a little bit like that or something. So that's... Yeah, I guess that's okay. And this one I think we should still double, even though I've been umming and ahhing about it. And part of me quite likes the idea. Oh, KOT fan, rock and roll, how's it going, man? Ah, awesome. Yeah, we're going to make a nice title screen, and then we got a bunch of things that we're going to try and sort of work our way through. Which should be good. Yeah, I know. I actually, believe it or not, I went outside today. Now, I know, I enjoyed the weather. I enjoyed the nice weather. I mean, don't get me wrong, it wasn't for very long. You know, I haven't completely lost the plot. But, yeah. Actually, I had quite a nice day. I think that looks okay. I still want to actually get this island to animate. And what we can do as well is... Now, I'm just going to kind of experiment a little bit. Bless me. So we're actually going to continue it playing, but I want the camera... if I have that as 10... Oh, yeah, that looks quite nice. I could have it as 10, and it slowly fades in to 5. Okay, love it. Love it. Let's do it. Okay. So, what are the little things? One little thing that we need to do that is... oh, actually, have you been enjoying the weather, or have you have you done the humane and sane thing and stayed inside? Right. Okay. So what we're going to do first? I did have a little script somewhere. I can't remember where it is. I'm going to spend about 30 seconds looking for it. If not, I'm just going to find it. I'm just going to go into the game. Nope, it'll take too long. Let's go into the game. Oh, right. Oh, fair play, yeah. Seems like you've been pretty busy. Right. The lazy option it is. Let's go into the... hold on. Yeah, I do want to save that. Oh, that was the original main menu. What a great main menu. It's going to look better than that now. Main game, that's what I wanted. So here, water background script. That's it. So it's in background scripts. That was probably quite obvious. Never mind. Okay, we know where it is now. So let's go back into our title screen. Now, do I need to do anything with this, or is it just going to do it all on its own? Let's have a little look at this script. I think we can leave that. Oh yeah, of course. This is where I was learning this little thing. Yeah. So unless I'm mistaken, the water should be animating. You're gonna have to look quite carefully to check that it's animating. Oh, I've paused it. I do. Is it actually moving at all? Okay. Yes, there was a problem. That's fine. What's the problem? Oh, of course. Yes, that makes perfect sense. So, for this water animation to work, we actually need 2 sprites. So if I go, if I create an empty object and put this on it, and we're going to have this as water background, and then duplicate that. I'll just have it as BG1 and BG2. That should be fine. Now there is we'll have to have a look. And now we want to remove this. I should have actually removed this component, and then just put this straight on here. Now I just want to have a check. This hopefully should work. I could have just made it a game object that I could have dragged and dropped. Right. Yes, okay. Is it working? Is the water effect working? It does feel a little bit clunky. I think I know why. I think it's to do with, I think if I make this as -3, that looks a lot nicer, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. It is quite difficult to tell. It's more like you're going to have to trust me. There is a water effect there, but it's so gradual that you can barely notice it. You know, right, so that's fine. So we can just make this as -3. I won't go into too much detail as to why I need to change this ordering, but it's to do with the static image being here, being behind everything, and then one that's coming in front of it that's gradually turning on, and then as soon as that's fully on, it then becomes the back image, and another one. Yes, yeah. Anyway, don't need to worry about that too much. That's fine. Okay, so we have. Let's have a look. If we go into resources. Sprites, town sprites. I guess we can have in town sprites, even though this is probably going to give me some trouble later. We're going to have titles, title, text. No, it doesn't even need to be. Yeah, title. In fact, let's go crazy. Let's just keep it as a separate folder. Let's make life easy on ourselves. Right, so I did actually, I can't even remember, I don't even know if it's particularly good right now. Ideally, I need someone who's really good in, oh yeah, that looks okay, doesn't it? I quite like that. Yeah, I think that's the moneymaker, that's the one. So we're going to go Control-Shift-S, we're going to save Rumpletown 000 and change that into a PNG so we can use it for Unity. And hopefully that's all we need to do. And what one is it? It's this one. I probably didn't need to save them all, but that's alright. So I think where we have our town, let's edit script. So I'm trying to work out exactly the order in which I want to have everything. So on this title master, we're going to create a new script. And again, I probably should have title scripts, even though there might only be one. Folder, title, scripts, create title master script, and good. Right, we're going to add it on, and then what I'm going to have a little plan. I'm going to write out a little plan of everything that I want to happen. And then we're going to essentially, we're going to be like, this is what we're going to do, and then fill it out one by one. So when we're on the title master, at the moment it's only got these two scripts. This is the thing that we're going to do. Edit script. I have a feeling this, let's go private, first word of coding and I got it wrong, public static title master script instance void awake instance equals this, and we'll start putting the script together now. So public void begin title, and then we'll have a private enumerator begin title routine. So I may as well, like I say, there might not be anything that we actually have in here, but I would rather treat this as a proper public bool busy. Here we're going to start coroutine begin So yeah, one thing which I mentioned to a lot of people, right, and I think it is quite important to mention. So quite often, right, when it's like the absolute dead of winter and it's really properly cold, people are like, oh god, I wish it was just sunny, right? And then at the same time, when you have really properly hot, sweaty weather like this, people are like, oh, I wish it was, I wish we were in winter. I prefer the cold, right? Whereas I am definitely, I made a decision about 5 years ago. I'm definitely in the band camp of I'd rather it be too hot than too cold. So even on days like this, when you're like, everything's just, where it's just sweating everywhere, definitely prefer this than it being too cold. Right, because I remember having this discussion, being like, cold is pain. Cold is actually pain. Hot is can just be a bit uncomfortable, whereas cold is actually pain. So, yeah, right, anyway, so let's go. So, first of all, I want to, how do we do this? We are going to, I think we want to make sure the camera is 10. I can't remember what it's called. 10 point of view. I can't remember what it's called. 10 point of view. Summon the town. Pan the camera from 10 to 5. Fade in the title, and then oh yeah, of course, I've made a start a play button as well. If you're cold, you can warm up with clothes, heating, laptop, and if you're hot, yes. And that, I tell you, like, this is weird because it was me and my friend actually had that debate as well, and that is a good argument, right? But like, I still go back to my original argument of hot is just uncomfortable, whereas cold is is pain. You know, it's like that time when you're kind of snuggled in bed thinking, oh, I'm nice and warm. Ah, but I need to go to the toilet. Ah, no, cold, pain. Oh, I stubbed my toe. Stubbed my toe in the cold. You know, I don't know. But like, I think, but everyone is different. I think a lot of people change their mind dependent on like the weather, whereas I thought, no, I'm going to stick to my guns. I definitely prefer warm to cold. Right, fade title in, fade in button, play button. And I think that's good. So I actually think we should have a private game object, town game object, and we're actually going to physically create the town, because at the moment it's just there. Whereas I kind of want to like actually create the town and then summon it. So, right, we also somehow need to get hold of this camera. Private camera, main cam, I guess. Now, I think the way you do this, main cam equals camera.main. I think that's actually all we need to do. Now that, if you have two cameras in the scene, which we don't, then that would be an illegal move. Whereas I think this is completely fine. So let's have a look. So main cam dot size, orthographic size. That's it. Orthographic size equals 10. And let's go actually make this thing. So town go equals resources dot load game object, and we'll fill this in just a sec. So what we're going to do is we're going to have, I think I've just called it town script equals instantiate town go vector 3.0. I don't think I necessarily need to do this, but just to be on the safe side. And quaternity.identity, our oh yeah, I haven't actually yet. Anyway, I'll get back to that. Town script. Town script. Town script. Ah! Okay. Town script. Okay. Right. So once we've actually got this set up here, we're essentially getting access to the town script, and we're simply just going to have town script dot summon town. I think that's it. And let's go to this definition. We probably need access to this. I just want to check that summon town, it does eventually, yeah. So we can have while town script dot busy yield return null. No, I don't have air conditioning, but I have got just a sort of traditional Tesco's fan, which does help. But ironically, I actually get quite cold after a while, so I have to just switch it on and off. But yeah. Anyway, right. So this one should be good. This one should be fine. So float ortho size equals 10. Now, while ortho size is greater, ortho size, now this is where I need to actually, ortho size plus time dot delta time is greater than 5.0f. Yield return null. Let's just get that out of the way. We want to have ortho size minus equals time dot delta time, and then just have Control C, Control V, ortho size. And then I think I can just go 5. Okay, so what are we doing here? We're summoning the town. We're then getting a random float that we've just decided that we're going to call ortho size, and we're gradually reducing that number and then setting this main cam ortho size to this up until it gets to 5.0f. Sorry, I feel like I need to put 0.0f now just to make myself feel better, but it's not actually that necessary. Getting it to reach 5, and then the title, which we probably need another game object, which will be private game object title go. We probably got to work out the exact locations, but let's go. Let's see what I can do from here. And in fact, we can just. This is how lazy I am. Right, title go. Yeah, okay, and we'll find these things later in a while. I don't think much needs to happen with the title, although in fact, if we did have a script that was attached to it, we could have access to both the sprite renderer and the transform, because I kind of like the idea of gradually moving it down and fading it into opaqueness. So I think before we continue, we will get these filled out. We'll sort out a title go, and then make our way from there. So we might get some error messages here, but they're all things that we can fix. So let's go. So once the camera is actually in this point, this view here, we're going to go back here. Let's go create a 2D object, a sprite, square, and resources, title, Rumpletown. Yeah, this one looks good. I'm going to take a guess and say 128 here, but let's see what it looks like. Point filter and none and apply. Now we kind of want to give this bad boy, this one here. Let's go make it a little bit. Let's go put it in front of everything. There we go. That's probably a little bit small. And I don't want it to be right. I kind of want it to be at the top. So Y 5 4 3, and do we make it bigger than that? I'll tell you what. We'll put everything into motion, and then I'll see how I feel. Yeah. So let's go make these actually thing. Oh, right. It looks like we've actually got one already for there. So that's fine. We can get rid of that. That's fine. Here we're going to have, we'll call it title text go. And before I actually do anything at all, let's go create a C# script, title text script. And the more I think about it, why don't we just have all the summoning part done in the title text? So title text go. Let's go put this bad boy on here, and then before I forget, let's go get let's put it in our prefabs. So I really should make, if I'm keeping consistency, I need to make another folder here as well. Create folder, title. There we go. Okay, so let's go copy this path. Chuck this in here. Get rid of the extraneous stuff. I won't save it, so I can just get back to here. Okay, town go, copy path, Control V. Oh yeah, cool. No worries, man. Right. So this is making sure that we've just got access to create these objects as and when we need to. So what I'm going to do next is. I shouldn't have saved, although there is actually... okay, so title text script. Let's just leave it like that for the time being. We can go to the definition, and now we can start working on this. So we kind of worked out that... in fact, let's just put it together. So what do we need? We need a private... transform, title trans, private sprite renderer, title sr, void awake, title trans equals get component transform, and title sr equals get component sprite renderer. Okay, so at the moment all this script does is it's getting hold of these things, but we could actually have let's go as well, put a public bool busy. Alright. That would be another thing that would be in my clipboard. I put this everywhere, so just be, copy paste. I use that a lot. Okay, so public void summon text private I enumerator summon text routine. And here we're just going to start the coroutine, summon the text routine. And I think we're, first of all, let's just busy equals true, busy equals false. And I think maybe we start off with title trans dot position equals new vector 3. Now we had, when it was 3, it was about in the right spot. So maybe we have it as 5, so it's slightly off the screen and it kind of comes down. Ah, wicked! Welcome back, man. I think that should be good. So 0.0f, comma 5.0f. And I quite like it going slowly. I don't know how slowly we're going to have it, because obviously when people want to play the game, they don't want to see they don't want to spend ages watching the intro. But you kind of, yeah, you want it to be take a little while. We also want to have title sr dot color equals color dot clear, and int chum equals mover dot instance dot move to point, title trans maybe 1 second, which is quite a long time, even though it doesn't sound like that long. And then we decide 3.0f, so is about the right thing. And how long do we want to take it? Yeah, let's go 1 second, and we want to fade it in as well at the same time. So mover.instance.fade sr to color, title sr, color.white, 1.0f, and then while mover.instance.s2f bool chum yield return null. So that's quite nice. Okay, so now we've actually got all of this summoning done within this one script. So when we're here, we have this title text script which equals instantiate our town go. No, not that. Title go dot get component title text script. Okay, let's just put this. We don't need to put this in, but I may as well. It can't do any harm. Right. Okay. So now that we've created it, like I say, we're already doing a function which puts it to that space, but I feel given that I've done it there, I may as well do it here as well. Title text script dot summon text while title text script dot busy yield return null. Okay. Okay. Now, another thing that we would need to do is on here, where we've got start, we can actually just get rid of that now, because it's we're going to summon the town from within this script here. So, do we actually test this, or do I do the sort of cocky, arrogant, try and get everything ready? No, you know what? Let's be sensible about this. I think I just get this one prepared, and then we work out where we are from there. Okay, is this everything? Right, so what we're hoping to happen... oh yeah, we can get rid of this now, can't we? No, there is something that we've missed, and that's good. I'd rather quickly fix something so we can get rid of this now, because we've already got access to it in here. I haven't actually called it to begin title, so public void start begin title. Is that meant to be private? I don't know if that matters, but right. Okay. Right, let's give this a shot. Okay. I don't know, I'm feeling confident. I think this will work. Ah, looks alright, doesn't it? I think it panned in maybe a little bit too slowly. I'm just going to have another quick look at that, see what that looks like. Let's go on full screen, that's what I should have done. Sorry, let's go on full screen, see what that actually looks like. If you're, so we're, alright, we're playing the game. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that looks okay. I think we just make it pan in a bit faster, and then we worry about the start button. Right. So the problem with these drinks is the straw is quite difficult to actually navigate where the liquid is going to be. That's why I'm sort of trying to sort of negotiate a little bit. But yeah, okay, this looks good. And now I want to have the... So I'm just checking, yeah, I think the water effect is occurring, but it's just so subtle that it's quite hard to see. Anyway, yeah, and we want to have the play button to occur here. I've done this quite fun little animation for the play button. Right. Cool. Do we want this? Let's just experiment. Let's see if this was twice the size, if it's going to look any better. Nah. No, I think I like the original size. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Right. Okay. So now we are creating the play button, and I think buttons. I guess we actually just put the button here. But first of all, we need the pictures. So I think I've got it. Should be somewhere near file, open recent, play buttons. So this is, yeah, okay, that's good. I don't actually need all of this, I just want this bit. Yeah, cool. Unfortunately, I have got to save all of the PNGs, even ones that I don't need, but that won't be a problem later. PNG. And then we just got to navigate the ones that we want. So, sprites, title, a folder within here, title button, and hopefully I can just go back here, buttons. Now I've got to remember where I put it. Title. I can't remember. Okay, hold on. So what I normally do here is if I just press Control Shift S, I can remember. So it's in title. Okay. It's in title apparently. Am I going crazy? I'm already in title. Desktop rumble. Oh, buttons. Okay, that's why we were getting confused. I think we can get rid of this now. Buttons title. That's it. And I think it's just from here to here that we want. Let's go put this over here. Right, we can get rid of that now. Let's go do our thing. So we turn this to 128, this to point, this to none, and apply. Yeah, I think drinking water is going to be quite a big theme throughout the day. Right, now, I do want it to be big. I want it to be big and chunky. I want people to be like, yes, this is obviously the button that you need to press. Just be like a rah. So let's not maximise it on play. And where do we want it exactly? So it's probably a bit too big, if anything. If I was to have that as 5,000. Yeah. I could try to put it to the side. And is that too big? That might be too big. Let's have a look. From an artistic standpoint, like from a symmetrical standpoint, it makes sense to have it in the beginning, but I don't really want to obscure that much of the town. So I think for the time being, we just put it there. So if we have that as 6 and that as minus 2.5, 6 and minus 2.5 I think sounds good. Okay. So let me move that now. So 6 and minus 2.5. That sounds good. And we'll have this title, start button, go. And prefabs, we can actually, I think we should just put it in here. I know we've got a whole thing for buttons there, but I think it makes more sense to have it in there. Right, then we can get rid of that. Title, start button, go. And just purely because I quite like the animation. Yeah, I got an idea in my head. I want to sort of put it together and see if it works. So title scripts, create. Title, start, button, script. And what we'll do before I forget as well is... Oh yes, of course. We've got a few little things. We need to add a 2D box collider. And I want to lower the size to 4. I think that's fine. Okay. Right. Which is brilliant. Okay, and I didn't actually put the script on it, so now we're going to start working on this. Okay, so private. Transform button trans private sprite renderer button SR. And now here's where I'm going to do a kind of a nice little experiment. It might not work, but we'll give it a shot. We're going to have a private sprite, which is going to be an array, which is going to be button sprites. And then I'm going to have a private sprite. I don't really know the best way of doing this. Oh no, it should be fine. It should be fine. We're going to have button flex sprites. Okay. So we'll have to actually make the button do something eventually, but that's not what our plan is at the moment. So now void awake, boring. We just trans equals get component transform. That's fine. Button sr equals get component sprite renderer. I remember in Art Attack when Neil Buchanan was talking about how sort of papier-mâché worked, and obviously every episode he had to explain right from the beginning. This is what we do. This is papier-mâché. We're doing papier-mâché literally every episode. I've done about 500 of these episodes. Why do I have to explain every time? And I, it's like when I'm assigning this, it's like I've done this so many times. But yeah. But he does manage to do it, like sound convincing, as though like, oh, here's an interesting thing. But if you're like me and watched Art Attack every day that it was on, you'd be like, yes, we know how papier-mâché worked. Did you ever actually make anything from Art Attack on the shows when you were younger? No, I just like watching watching Art Attack. Right. So here's what button sprites equals resources.load all sprites. And now here is where I kind of want to get this correct. So button flex sprites equals new sprite button sprites 0, comma. I think 4 might be too much, but let's have a look. So what I'm doing here is I want to have an animation with the play button where it just goes back through the few, like to just give it that slightly sort of pulsating, animating look. And I kind of just want to see what it looks like, and then you know, yeah, just give it a shot, I guess. Right, okay, so we've done that. Now we want to have a public void summon button. This is what the flex sprites are. This is one of those things that I might just realise it's far too complicated and give up on, but I want to kind of give it a shot. I want to at least give it a try. Summon button, public bool busy, private I enumerator, summon button routine, start coroutine, summon button routine. Okay, so busy equals true, busy equals false, and then, so now, just got to kind of work this out in my head. So we're actually going to start off, I'll start putting it together and see where we go from here. Button sr dot color equals color.clear, and button sr.sprite equals button sprites okay, right, so I'm actually starting at the last of the sprites, because I kind of want it to sort of bounce up when it first begins. So first of all, we need to, and let's go just for the safe, just to be on the safe side. Button trans dot position equals new vector 3. What did we decide? It's something like 6 and 6.0f and 2.5f, I think. That should be fine. So that's just setting it in the right position. This is making sure it's clear. This is setting the sprite to be the flat one, right? And then int chom equals mover.instance.fade SR to color button SR color dot white, and that's happened over 0.5 seconds. I think should be fine. Bless me. Oh yeah, I know, but I think like Unity can do animations to, like, when I actually tried to look at the whole, there's this whole web of things where you connect it together, and I was like, nah, I prefer, because my method is, it's a lot more basic. It probably can't do quite as much fancy stuff as Unity can do, but I mean, it's partly a pride thing as well. I love this script that I made, where it does all the animations, and it probably isn't simpler than using it, but I'm just so used to it that I just kind of so I'm just bumbling a little bit. So that's fading it in, and now we can actually have int chom equals aaron.instance.play backwards once. Button SR, button sprites. We want the final one to be button sprites 0, and the anim speed to be I'm going to say 0.5f, and it will be true. So what I've actually, with this particular function, I'm saying it's going to, the whole animation of these, I think there's 12 sprites, is going to take in total half a second. If I didn't put that there, it would mean it'd be taking half a second per frame, which is now kind of making me think it might need to be a bit longer than that. Right, so that should be fine, and then while aaron.instance.chomballs chom yield return null. So we're fading it from clear to opaque, and then we're going backwards through the sprites, finalising on the first one there, and then I think that's all we need to do. Now I'm gonna experiment. I'm just going to have a little public void flex. So this doesn't even need to be an I enumerator, I don't think. We're just going to have aaron.instance.play ping pong continuously. Button SR, button flex sprites. I think that could just be null, and let's try 0.2f. Okay, so once it's opened up, it's then just going to sort of gently bounce back and forth. So after it's done doing that, we're just going to simply say flex. Okay. Right. Is that everything? Yeah, we need to get hold of these sprites. So let's do that now. Oh, actually, incidentally, I did have a look at the that little colour profile thing of like what text you can have on different backgrounds, and rather predictably it said like black text on a white background is kind of the most like optimal. But there was quite a few little cool combinations, because one thing that I'm looking to work on as well is have a whole new font, because my font isn't very good at the moment, especially as it's got a problem where sometimes when you have a letter and another letter next to it, there's this sort of line in between, and I kind of do know what that's about, but it's really complicated. It's to do with it's to do with this big sprite map of when it's getting hold of the sprites, and ideally there should be a border between it, but each letter is directly connected to another one, so it's getting a little bit of the edge of another letter, I think. Right, anyway, so we've done that. I think we can... No, that was it. I was going to get hold of the buttons, wasn't I? Sprites. Title, here we go. Copy path. Okay, right. So this should be good. So we've got hold of the sprites. This is specifically getting hold of the first four, and now we just need to implement it, which I haven't done any of that. Let's go on to our title master script. We're going to have private game object title button go. Now let's just get the right thing there. Prefabs. Copy path. Okay, so this is now getting hold of the title button. Fade in play button. Oh, we're going to do more than just fade it in. It's going to look awesome. Okay, so oh yeah, and actually I'm doing this ×2. Let me put that in brackets just to be on the safe side. I just want it to sort of zoom in a little bit faster. So this will hopefully, just by doing ×2, that should just make it go a little bit faster. Right, so what did I call it? Title start button script. Start button script, sure. No. Title start button script. Equals instantiate title start button title button go new vector3. Again, we don't need to put this here, but minus 2.5f quaternion dot identity dot get component title start button script. Okay. Yeah, that's not ugly at all. That's fine. Right. So now we need to get it to do its thing. So title start button script dot summon button. And now we're just going to have while title start button script dot busy yield return null. Okay. Right. Now, there's quite a lot. There's quite a lot of things have to work. Is it going to work first time? Right. How confident am I feeling? I'm about 70% sure. Right. Let's go. Let's go maximise it on play. So it should zoom in a bit faster as well. Okay. Okay. I obviously got the Y. It meant to be minus at some point, but that's fine. That looks all right, you know. Is it too big? Is it too big? Do people really need that button to be that big? How are you gonna know? Start button. Let me just. Yeah, that needed to be a minus there. I want to have another quick look, just see what it looks like again when it's in the right place. Ample Town. Yeah. Does that look? Does that still look as though like a yes? I want to click it. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Right. So now at the moment, like I said, I've got so many more things that I want to put into this. But for the time being, I'm just going to work on when you press this, it fades out and then goes into the Destiny map screen. So, unfortunately, we've got to do a few other little things which look a little bit pointless. So, we just need to go UI. Event systems. Why? Because nothing works unless you have this on. What does it do? I don't know. It's just this magical thing called event systems that gets everything to work. 2D Raycaster. And now let's go start button. So using Unity Engine event systems. For the time being, I'm just going to do something as simple as an iPointer click handler. Let's go put it over here. So private void on pointer click. I think that needs to be public, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. Let's just have a quick debug.log. I just want to check it works. Hey. Alright, let's just check that the clicking works, because like I might have missed something and it makes life a lot easier. It makes life a lot easier if I just do a very quick test here. So let's clear this bad boy. Let's go play. So we're hoping at the bottom left when I click this button down here, yeah, it says hey, that's fine. Okay. Right, so public void start game, I guess. Start game routine. I'm going to change it to begin. Because start, I think that's actually, it just makes our life a lot easier if you use the word begin. It means the same thing, but start kind of can confuse you with other stuff as well. So start coroutine. And just so we can't do it while it's summoning, if not busy. Busy equals true. Busy equals false. Now we want to. So here's where it gets a bit interesting. I've got this flex thing, and let's go make it a little bit faster. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm going to regret that. But so I've got. Yeah, I need to sort of think out loud slightly. I believe I've actually fixed it, and we can actually go here just to be on the safe side. Go to definition. Cancel animation. Right. So sorry. In this is my this is one of my scripts that I keep from game to game, and I've got whenever we actually start like any of these functions, we've always got this quite important cancel animation thing here. So it starts on all of these. We've got cancel animation, and what this does is it checks to see if this current sprite renderer is animating anything else, right? So let's have a look what actually is going on here. It's essentially cycling through all the sprite renderers to see if it exists somewhere else, and it nulls it out, which cancels the current thing that it's doing, I believe. So yeah, it's saying here, yeah, so like I won't go into too much detail, but it's, yeah, so this way it will stop the flex, stop it sort of flexing up and down, and then just go straight to another animation without too much problem. Like, we'll see if it actually does work. I think it should work, because I've tried it out on other things, but I thought I'd do a bit of an explanation as to what it was, what's going on. Right, okay, so what do we actually want to do? Summon button. We can actually almost copy all of this, but not quite. So play forward once. And I think this can actually just happen over, say, 0.5 seconds. But I can make it faster if I want. And then somewhere I've got a change scene, and then change scene thing somewhere. So I think it's in the master script. It makes sense if it was here. Right. Right, where are we up to? Change scene. Right, yes. Okay. And that's all we need to do. Okay. So, start button. Master dot instance dot change scene. And I think, let me just double check. Change scene. Yes, it does. It creates the screen transitioner. It does the whole thing going, closing and everything, and then opens up. Yeah, that's fine. Right. So change scene, and we want to change it to, is it Destiny map? What did I call it? Let's go find out. Scenes. Yeah, Destiny map. Now I do need to emphasise while I'm saying all of this. Master script dot instance dot busy. Okay. Right, is this everything that we need? So it's going to kind of go gloom, doom. Yeah, everything should be fine. Right, let's rock. Okay. Oh, right. Sorry. Okay, I didn't realise it's actually it's really hot outside, isn't it? Okay. Okay, so there it is. Oh, it finished on the final thing, but that's okay. And it's creating the Destiny map here, which is why it's taking so long. Okay. Feel like I might have crashed something. Oh, no, it's okay. It is working. Everything's fine. Okay, brilliant. Okay, so what we need to do is have that as button sprites. We need to make sure it finishes on the correct one. So button sprites dot length -1. So it's not going to ping back up. Okay, right. So let's just double check that this is all good. Oh yes, another thing. If we go into File, Build Settings, we actually want to put in the title scene at the top. The reason being is, if for whatever reason we were going back to the title screen, it wouldn't let you do it because it's not in the build settings, but you can still play within it. But yes. Okay, let's just check Rumpletown. Yeah. I don't know if that's too distracting. But, yeah. Right, cool. Oh, yeah. Right, so now that was the basic. That is what I wanted to do. The very basic version of what I wanted to do as a title screen. Now, I will quickly. I just kind of want to mainly, so I'm saying it out loud, and so I can kind of look at it. What I will eventually want to have is two other extra little options, which are going to be like, once you've completed it, that's essentially 1 year completed, right? And you're going to get a ticket to go to year 2, and there'll be something where you can select what year you want to do. And obviously year 2, the enemies are going to be slightly tougher. It's in many respects like the Ascension of the Ascension levels in Slay the Spire. And I want another thing to be like boosts, and what the purpose of boosts are, like, they're gonna, you collect them throughout the game, but they're going to give you a little boost to start with. So for example, there's going to be something which is going to be what I've called mild cola, which is going to give you 2 extra random 2 cards that you can choose to begin with before you start the game. So there's just that little bit, and it's like, it turns out it's a bit of an advantage just knowing, being like, okay, this is the direction that we're headed. Cool, I'm liking this Beantown, it's looking good. Right, okay. That is what I'm looking to do eventually. At the moment, I'm not going to worry too much about that. Oh yes, good. Right, okay, so what have I got? So that is good. That's a big chunky thing that I wanted to do, get out of the way. Now, when I was playtesting on stream last time, now let me have a look at the screen. I had a few things on my to-do list, and I may as well bring it up on the screen here. So create basic outline for the title screen. Yeah, that one's in testing now. That's fine. So I want to kind of cycle through all of these. So this one looks like the one that we can work on now. Sort out Tice. So when this one should be pretty simple, but when I was actually playing on the actual proper game, one of the enemies, its name came across as Blobbo when it was actually Tice. And I think that should be pretty easy to fix. That is really easy to fix, isn't it? So I kind of want to test. So if we actually have a look here, the name of the object is there, but we want to check that that lines up with the monster name. So Betsy is fine. Betsy V2, Blobbo, Boingo, Boingo V2, Chlorek, Hessa, Renegade, Snakey, and here. This is where the problem was. So I'm going to say... Oh. Well, that's... Okay. All right. Join us again. Fine. I think that is. It's going to be in testing, but I'm pretty sure that's pretty much fixed that problem. Okay. Did we actually get rid of all the attack? Oh, yes, there was one thing that we needed to do, because we wanted to... That incorporated another script that we wanted to get rid of. Let's see. Which ones are easy? Oh, this is something brilliant. Wicked. Okay, so sort out how the info boxes sometimes don't close down. I've written do close down, but why they don't close down. So what we need to do, I think I know. It's more one of those where when I was asleep, I kind of like, I sort of came up with the answer as to why it was a problem in my head, but we don't actually know exactly why. And I'll explain the problem. So, if I hover over, we get a little grey box just to the right of my cursor there. I can't actually move over, and it fades off. Now, what sometimes, when we're playing a card, that grey box suddenly comes up and it doesn't destroy itself, and it just gets in front of the screen. Now that's going to be a good meaty problem that I'm excited to try and work out how to deal with. I think I know what the problem is. So I'm going to experiment, because obviously part of it is you need to recreate the problem. So, okay, no. Huh. Okay. Oh, I don't know if that's going to do any damage. Oh, right. Okay. That was a bad example because it didn't work. Let's go make life a little bit easier on ourselves. So in the game info script, we want these to be 0 and 0. I think that'll make sense. Yeah, so that way we don't have to wait for all of these to summon. So legitimately, I'm just going to see if I can summon the problem. Oh, come on. Let the problem... Okay. Isn't that really annoying? Because that definitely was a big problem when we were playing before. Yet I can't seem to recreate the problem. Oh, yeah. Because my original thought was, so, yeah, this might be a little bit difficult. Right. I actually thought, oh, hang on. Okay, I have another idea. Right. No, okay. Okay. Again, what we're trying to do, we're trying to create a problem of these little text boxes appearing, because it was quite an apparent problem that for some reason I can't recreate this problem anymore. Maybe I should just look at the code and try and work out exactly what's going on. So let's go into this card. Edit script. Right. So, because I think it's so on pointer enter. Start card info routine. So what's actually happening here? So it waits half a second, and then if the cursor is still hovering over, it creates it while it's hovering over, and then it destroys it. So all I can think of, what are the points in which this is made false? Yeah, because it's creating the card info. Like I say, I can't even recreate the problem, which is even more annoying. Right? It's just, you've got to trust me that this is a problem that did occur last episode. Go to definition. What's actually happening here? Huh. So yeah. I mean, I have an idea. I mean, a way to fix it, but I don't like it. So what we need to do is go onto here and look at this. Let's just find all the instances in which this Boolean is being used. So find all references. Card hovering over equals true. Upon exit. So in theory, yeah, I just for the life of me cannot work this out. Yeah, you know what, this is probably something that I'll have to actually spend a while, because my original thought was you would was that you hovered over it to get it up, but then yeah, because the whole point is you hover over it, but then the moment that you actually click it, right, if I press Control Shift P, that's paused it, right? And we go onto this card here. No, not there. This card here. Oh, okay. I actually thought the box collider. Oh no, I thought the box collider actually became null and void. Hold on, wait a sec. I think I know what it is. I think I know. I think we're in it. So what we need to do is we need to hover over and play the card whilst it's summoning. I know I shouldn't be getting quite as much excitement from... Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, brilliant. That's what I wanted. This was the error message, and this is the problem, and I know why it is. Okay, fantastic. Right, we're back in business, boys. Sorry, getting too excited. Right, okay. Right, this was the problem that we had. So to actually bring up that problem again, we need to hover over the card, and just as that's beginning to summon, we then play it. Okay, no, I think I did a bit too early. bit too late, I think. I know. Why am I taking so much pride in creating this error message? It's purely because then we know where we're actually going wrong. So I mean, I do not make it easy for myself. It's almost ironclad. Okay, so so this is the bit in which it's instantiating. So I think oh man, we did create it. We created the problem. Yeah. Oh man, but I think for me to actually get much more groundwork, I'll have to actually play around with that, because that's a bit more confusing than I thought it would be. Okay, right. So this one, oh yeah, over here. So I'm just going to, I'm going to chuck. Sort out how some boxes don't close down. That one is just going to be in the progress, because I think I'm getting close to the fact that I managed to create that problem once means I can do that. That one we can sort out later. Oh yes, right. So let's go. So here I've got a sort out why upgrading the greed card gave us an error message. Now this could be something really simple, but let's have a look. So I've got a resources card. What did I actually... Ultimate greed. So I wonder... So what we need to do is we need to... add the Ultimate Greed card to our deck in the Destiny map and try and see if we can upgrade it. So, how do we do that? So if we go into our Destiny map now, sure, and we're going to just give ourselves Ultimate Greed. Ultimate Greed, okay. And what we also need to do is, on the Destiny map, edit script here, let's go close all but this. And we kind of want to make our first one, create, let's go get rid of this, give us a bit more space. And Control C, Control V. That will be number 0. And this is going to be upgrade card. Okay, so we're just setting it. So the first thing that we do in a Destiny map is upgrade a card, and then try and work out why we got an error message. So if we can recreate it, then brilliant. If it suddenly works, then I'm more annoyed. So I'm hoping for a crash. Right. Hopefully we'll get a crash. Right. That is... Right, so upgrade. Oh, what are all the cards that I can upgrade? Oh, I could upgrade this, which still works fine. But if I try and upgrade this... Bam! Error message. Boom. Right. Okay, wicked. So why did it give us an error message? Let's have a little look. So we have got a null card. So we've got the string name Ultimate Greed. So we just need to have a little look and try and work out if there's something wrong with the text. Because why does it work with others and it doesn't work with this? And what I probably should do, even though it's going to be, might take a little while. Okay, this is what I like though. I like sort of trying to get to the nitty gritty of trying to work out. So, right, so clearly here, what we can do is, oh, in fact, we've already got a debug message, so we can actually, we've even planned for this. Ultimate Greed 02. Have I spelt it incorrectly? Oh, now this is interesting because... oh, sorry, my head's in the way. No, it's not in the way. So everything's fine. So, if we actually... We've already debug logged to actually get this text here. And it's saying that this one here isn't here, but that clearly is. Let's just... Yeah, at the moment, there's no real reason that I can actually see as to why it does it. So let's just try. I don't know why this will work or won't work. Let's see if it does work and see if we learn anything more from this. So we're upgrading. That one still works fine. And that still doesn't. Have I spelled ultimate wrong? Okay. Right, so here's where I've just got to really study these spellings here. Ultimate... let me just try other cards as well. But yeah, this is quite a fun one. This is one of those where I genuinely, for the life of me, cannot work this out. So let's try other cards. Window of Opportunity. We're trying other cards that we haven't really used before. See if it works. But no, this is good. This is good. I like this. Okay. So Toughen works fine. Window of Opportunity, again, that works fine. What is wrong with Ultimate Greed? Have I put 2 space? Huh. Right, okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So, debug log. Okay. Is it just staring at me in the face? Have I spelled ultimate correctly? Oh, duh. Okay, yeah. Everything's fine. The world can carry on spinning. Don't worry, keep it going. How did this take me so long to work out? Oh, I'm such an idiot. I've just written ultimate. That's it. Yeah, okay. don't know how that took me so long. Okay, so hopefully this should work now. I think it's, yeah, for some reason it just took me so long to work out. So let's just double check this works. I think we're fine now. I think we're all on board. Everything's good. Okay. Yeah, now we can upgrade it. Right, let's go. Okay. Right, fantastic. Right, now, another problem that we had was I can't remember what card it was. But when we went into... in fact, we don't need to save it. That's fine. If I, in our master thing, I want to add... Ranger Recruit and Sniper Team. Let's try both of those. I've got to remember what card it actually was, but there's one where when you sort of hover up, it looks okay, but when it returns back, yeah, this is the one. Okay, I'm actually glad I've worked it out already. So, for some reason this card is giving us grief, and we don't really know why. I wonder what that problem is. I think it could be to do with... so it's the Ranger Recruit. There's got to be something about it. Probably somewhere over here. So it's got the rarity of uncommon, which I think is the problem. So I think Ranger Recruit we can just go as common. And then give it another try. I think we should be okay now. So, yeah, that's fine now. It was purely because it was uncommon. I hadn't dealt with, hadn't dealt with the colours. So what I want to do, I want to quickly just cycle through all of these, check that there's... In fact, let's go get rid of uncommon now, so that can't be a problem. So if we go into a master thing, so we're just going to get rid of the concept of cards being able to be uncommon, because we only want them card rarity. Let's just get rid of that there. So there's only 4. There's starter, common, rare and champion. Okay, let's hope that doesn't cause any nightmares over here. I'm just going to check to see all of these. Ah, okay. I see. So some of these rarities have just been left blank, which I'll probably need to have a little fix. So I might need to go through a quick cycle. So I want Angry Chuck to be maybe rare. Armoured Enforcers to be common. Armoured Protectors to be common. Army Recruit is a starter. Oh yeah, should be champion. Cheap Conscript, that's good enough to be rare, I think. Different Strategy can be common. Dynamic Recruit, common. Glyphzerker is obviously champion. Common. Grave Carvor, I think, can just be rare. Maybe Grand Gesture should be rare as well. Guard Recruit, I think that's just our starter, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. Hold Formation is common. I just want to check that all of these rarities are fit in okay. Iron Clawed, that can be rare. Keen Archer down to rare. Kick Off, that's obviously our champion card. Metal Wall. Oh yes, now I think we can actually make this starter. Planning Ahead is common, that's fine. Ranger Recruit is common. Sniper Team I want to downgrade to rare. Strategy Totem should be rare. Sustained Attack is... I think Sustained Attack is actually, that's one of the starter cards, so we can have that as starter. There's only 4 cards that are starter. Toughen can have as rare. I guess Ultimate Greed can be a champion. Window of Opportunity, I want to go to rare. Okay, right, hopefully that's fixed all those issues. Right, brilliant. Okay, fantastic. So we can actually tick a few more off the list. So done. Yeah, just because I misspelt something. So that's actually fixed. Right. So this next one should be quite easy. So at the moment, attached to the Games Master, we have a Big Bean transfer script. And the only time it's ever used, find all references, right? It's either used in Now, let me just double check this. I was pretty sure. Oh, yeah, here we go. Over here, right. What we need to do is we want to get rid of this Big Bean transfer script because it's quite a chunky, heavy script that was useful like 3 months ago, but we've come up with something better since then. So whatever this function does here, we want to put it on another script that we're using so that we can just get rid of this Big Bean transfer script altogether. So let's work on that now. We probably want to put it onto the Bean Post Master script. So, I mean, let's have a look. What's the easiest way of doing that? So if we go, let's just put this over here. So a Bomb Bean Nation. What exactly is going on here? I think this is a really simple script, actually. I think all that's happening is it's just all this script does is literally just create a splatter and nothing else. So let's go to the definition. So let's see how many error messages we get if we just go Control C and then put this somewhere over here, and then have Bean Postmaster script. Right, okay. Then Control Shift S. Now I think we've got a Bomb Bean Nation in our deck at the moment, and we want to just see that it works okay. This is quite nice. It's just kind of like I'm just ironing out a few little bugs that we were having. Right, we don't have a Bomb Bean Nation here, but okay, we have it over here. Let's see if this works okay. I actually think I need to do it when he's up close. No, let's do it now. Let's just check this works. Okay, that works fine, but we don't have any more, so we need to wait till he's up front and then do it again just to check that everything works. Oh, we've got a few debugs here as well. Right. So let's go have one of these. One of these. Okay, right. Is this going to work okay? Haha. Yeah, that still works fine. Okay, brilliant. So what we can do, right, is if we go into here, we can hopefully just remove this component. Boom. Okay, it's done. Now, let's just see if we have any error messages at all, because this was a script that was critical to everything 3 months ago, and we're just double checking that everything's still working okay now. Right. I probably shouldn't have done it in that order. Sniper team. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I wonder if it's actually possible to do it from here. Probably not. We've got to get really lucky with... I mean, it's not impossible. Right. He's definitely killing us faster than we're killing him. Okay. Right, they're the 4 cards that we have left. Kind of want to just see if it's possible now. Kind of hoping he was going to do an Enrager move. So given that we may as well just pump as much damage as we can. No, it's not quite possible because we can only create 10 defenders. And we can only do 1 that. Ah, close enough. Right. And then we get the rather... Yeah. Game over! Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, this is looking good. Okay, so we've started to... yeah, we can now say we have got rid of all that stuff. In fact, that's complete. We never have to worry about that again. Oh yes, so this is the big one. What? Okay, right. This is what I'm planning. So if we're on the master script at the moment, we've got all of this, right? All of this stuff here, all of these enums that are currently attached to the master script. Now, I found out a little bit ago that if, just hypothetically, I was to do this, right, then all of these enums aren't actually attached to this master script anymore. They're just there, right? So I'm just going to kind of do that. Right, okay, we can always undo, everything's fine, but I'm going to just press Control S, right, and I just kind of want to see the number of error messages that we get and see how worthwhile it is doing on stream. Right, so my guess, I think it's going to be about 150 error messages, right? It could be more, could be less, but my guess is about 150. And obviously, by doing this, it will make everything easier from this point onwards when we're dealing with any of this, which we're going to be referring to this a lot. It will make everything easier because that means whenever we need to refer to one of these, we don't need to do master.construct type. We can just do construct type. So I think we just go for it. Let's see how many error messages we got. I think 150. Oh, only 46. Huh. I mean, 46 seems like I could just sort of knock that out. I think I'd try to knock it out now. Okay. Let's go for it. Okay. 45. Okay. Right. 44. 43. Okay, right, so it's currently, by my clock, it's 20 past 8. Let's see if I can knock all of these out in 15 minutes, so 8:35. let's go. Now, will this... yeah. So these are enums that are just going to be like permanently that we can just use, and we don't have to go through the master script to be able to use them. Okay, now I feel like I might have accidentally created more. So we're just kind of working our way through them. So that number is going down. So I'm just looking for all those moments where it says, where we've got a red squiggly line. And hoping that we're not just destroying everything at the same time. But like I say, I've backed this up quite regularly, so we're not too far behind, even if everything goes horribly wrong. Sometimes that might create more error messages, but let's have a look. So 32, okay, number is going down. In my defence, it probably was about 150 problems. But some of them were hidden behind other problems. Because I think that essentially only fixed one problem. Oh, talking of which, Awesome Games Done Quick is coming up at the end of this month. So I think it starts, I can't remember, it's the last week of the month. So that whole week I'm probably not going to be streaming, but I'm going to be doing lots of drawing. Okay, right, where are we up to now? 25. Okay, we're getting through them. So we're just looking for whenever it says master script dot something. Now we can just say simply monster drone instead of master script dot something. Aha. Right, for some reason that is an error message. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. That's something which we'll get to in a sec. So let's see if we might have created more error messages. No, that's gone down, that's fine. Wow, I didn't realise how much I relied on these. Okay, 19. Okay, I think we're on pace. We also need to actually have a little play of the game to see if we haven't completely we haven't destroyed the whole core of the whole game. I don't even know exactly what I'm doing here, but I'm just making sure that this particular variable... Okay, we're down to 14, and so far it's only taken me 5 minutes. That's actually... I mean, it's been a long 5 minutes, but I'm getting there. Okay. 13. There might be an easier way of doing this, but I'd rather sort of delicately remove everything. That should still be fine. I think we're going to work out where this squiggliness is coming from in a sec. Yeah, that's fine. Right, we might have added more error messages. Nope. Right. Okay, 11. Okay, so we've got 9 minutes left. Let's see if we can actually clear everything. So I'm just essentially, I just find it so much easier just to be like, here's all the error messages. Here's all the error messages. Just go through them one by one. It's like we're down to 8. Oh, right, where are we up to now? Right, 6. It does have to be said though, enums are such an incredibly useful tool. I've only really started using them in this game and the last game, I think, that I made. So right, 2 more. Okay, is that everything? Nope. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. No. Oh, I was. Right, that's fine. I had a feeling that might be the case. When you think you're almost there, but there's still a bunch more. I don't think it's going to be quite as bad because that showed 79. Oh my gosh, maybe it's going to be a little bit. You know what? I think when I said 150, I think that's actually quite accurate. So, yeah, like I say, it's a bit of a painful process right now, but it will help us so much in the future. Now, I could try and do a big find for all the times it says master script dot. No, I think I'm going to stick with my original method. Okay. Okay, this is a bit of a problem. Oh, hold on. I see. Just a sec. Oh, hold on. Okay. I think I got rid of bits which I didn't need to get rid of. Okay. Yeah, I see what I've done. Okay, this will hopefully... Okay. Right. We're getting there. Can't even remember what this is about. Oh, yeah, this was just when we were setting up the original Destiny map. So we're not actually using this any. Find all references. No, can't remember. Oh, this is old. Okay, yeah, that's actually old stuff that we don't need to worry about. So there's actually a good chance we're fixing things. Oh, sorry, my phone's going. Right, sorry about this. Oh, no. Okay, right, I'll have to look at it into full. It looks like my mate who already beat my my high score on my Boxer's Hair game has now beat it by a larger distance. Ah, damn. Anyway. Okay. I have a feeling we might not need all of this, but... Right, 52. I knew this was a bit of a gambit. Right. What I should do, I should have the the theme tune to like Murder She Wrote, because I always feel that that is like the you know, it's like just ignore everything that's going on. You know, it's like oh, they're just getting it done. You know, you don't have to worry too much. Right. It's like fast forward. You know. Okay, 45 left. Hopefully this won't... Yeah, look, big chunk of them in one go. Right. Quite therapeutic. Right, 27 left. Oh yeah, on the subject of favourite TV characters, there's a TV show that's called Community, and one of the characters in it is a guy called Arbed, who is probably my favourite character ever. I think he's one of those people that is just... Oh, there's just something just so lovable about him, because he, even though it is essentially like a sitcom, he does quite a lot of, you know, the sort of exploring the fourth wall of comedy, and he just does it very, very well. And if you haven't watched Community, I'd really highly recommend it. It's fantastic. So we're actually fixing things that we don't even necessarily need. But this one we do need it. That's fine. Okay. Looks like I didn't quite get it done in time. We got close, though. Right. So... nine. It was quite depressing when we got it really low. Yeah. Yeah, it feels like there's more than 150. Yeah, I knew this was going to be a bit of a pain to do. I think it is the correct decision. Now, out of interest, actually, do you use enums that often? Yeah, also, I mean, whenever we're looking to add another enum, it will be easy because we know it's on the master script. Even though it's not part of the master script, we just know that it's on that bit. Right. Let's have a look. Yeah, like I think because the way which I used to deal with it was I would just have a string for everything, but oh, quality. Okay, that's a whoa. And just to confirm, that's Rust the programming software, not Rust the game. Okay. Because I mean, I know that someone said, and I don't know how true this is because I don't know enough about Minecraft, but apparently there's certain blocks, like logic blocks, that you can create in Minecraft, which essentially, like, if you're good at coding, you can actually create your own whole live code within Minecraft. Which I thought, that's a really cool idea. Right, okay. Are we good? And is everything going to work? Or are we going to get... Right. Okay, right, we're on 0. Right, now. So that was good. That only took me, well, 18 minutes. Or maybe 19 minutes. We're going to try and press play and see if everything still works. There is a chance that everything might just go horribly wrong. But let's have a look. Okay. Oh, fantastic. Right, can I still play cards? Kind of want to see if I can just beat him now. I don't think we use a Bombay Nation yet. So we'll save that for when our defence is down. Yeah, it's kind of crucial we keep our defences up so that we can keep these rangers alive. I don't know how to create this problem. Okay, so it does go when you highlight something else, but... Okay. Anyway, defense, attack, one more ranger recruit. I think we can do this. So we do one more of these. Some attackers. Now we're hoping that he just does exactly 20, so these rangers don't die, and then when we do window of opportunity we can restock. Yeah. No. Right. So, basically, that error that problem that I have only comes when I don't want it to come. Okay, fine. I think we can actually... Well, we've got to finish him in style, haven't we? Nice. Yeah. Right. Okay, fantastic. Right. So, let's have a think. Got to work out, like, because I've done a large segment of what I wanted to do. So, make... yeah, so now we have got rid of that. It all seems to work. That makes life an awful lot easier. Oh, sorry. Yeah. That's... I know. I'm as surprised as you are. I really thought. So yeah, so this actually works. So we can just get rid of that. That's just done. That's just done. Okay, now make a function for adding cards and adding constructs on the game info script. Now, I think I've done that already, but we can have a little look. So. Edit script, let's go close all of this. So, where we have current deck, find all references. It's quite a lot. I'm still referencing George Clooney here, and I can't even... Oh yeah, that was it. It's George Clooney. Because there's some cards that need cloning. So what I kind of want to do, while we're on the Destiny map, yeah, sure, let's save, that's fine. I want to edit this. And yeah, I'm gonna I'll green that out because that'll be useful when we're looking to test other things later. Okay. Right. So, right, what's my plan next? Let's get this. Oh yeah, that was it. I just want to check that, like, whenever we're adding cards, have we actually got an add card routine? Because it feels like I'm just, like, whenever I'm adding a card, I'm just going straight into here. So, start game with set values. Oh, yes, we don't need that at all. That's fine. So that's okay. That's where we got to be a bit careful of. Yeah, so... oh, but this is the Victory Master, so we don't really care about this either, because we're not using that. That was more... Again, it was old stuff. Individual shop card. Here. Right. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have... we're essentially just going to have this. We're going to have a function here which is public void add card to deck. Card SO, card SO. And then Control X. That's fine. Control V. Yeah. That can be game info script dot add card to deck underscore card SO. Okay. I know that doesn't look particularly important, but in my head, it's definitely at some point down the line, I'm going to need to kind of do something else when I'm adding a card, and it just feels so wrong to add a card without doing it in a function. So I want to see if there's any other times that we're adding stuff. That's again what we need. So game info script dot add card to deck, and I think that should still be fine. Just that way, at least we can keep track of it. Oh wow! I didn't realise. This is terrible. This is absolutely awful. How have I gotten away with this for so long? Right, right. Cards in deck. Oh, maybe. Oh, I think this is fine. When are we doing this? This is the deck script. Set up basic deck. Oh, this is fine. This is fine. This is actually essentially getting hold of all the cards in our current deck and putting them into the deck within the game. I'm fine with that. That's no problem. So upgrade card. Oh, I see. Okay, that's fine. On the card master script is where you upgrade the card. I can just about live with that. In theory, this probably should be on the game info script, but I'm not going to lose too much sleep over the fact that it's on there. That's no worries. Trash card. Yeah. That's fine. It's okay, because the card master is another Big Daddy script that's important. Summon library. Is this most of the things sorted? I think it is. So what I kind of want to do now is, it worked. Oh yeah. Of course, yeah, it's going to be some loading through. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hack and Plan has been really useful, actually. I think it's just quite nice. It's quite satisfying to, because there's still a bunch of things. Obviously, it's not as though now I've done all of that, the whole game is complete. But it's quite nice to just be like, here are all the problems. It was essentially my brain vomiting them onto Hack and Plan, being like, good, let's just go through that. And let's be honest, we've kind of systematically, we've done almost, I've clicked the wrong thing. We've done almost everything. That's kind of pretty much done now. Oh yeah, the better font. I found a better font. I just haven't worked out. I'm a little bit scared to implement it because there's quite a lot of things that I need to change to get it to work. So, right. I did have a plan. Can't remember what it was. So, oh yes, that was it. Right. So, here's my plan. We're going to go. Let me see. So, this one, hopefully, we're going to have a bit of fun at the same time while we're doing this. And it's something as simple as I want to add Now, what did I call it? I think it might be Keen Archer. So, yeah. So, I just wanted to add that one there. The reason that I've added this is I want to see if it does work, and I'll explain. So Keen Archer is a card that you use it, and it creates one archer, and it vanquishes itself, but it also upgrades. So I want to use it in this fight, and then see if I can transfer it over, and see if it works in the next fight, and see if it has upgraded by that point. So we got Boingo. I think I lowered his life total, so it should be hopefully doable. Right. Okay, let's give it a shot. 1, 2, 3. We want to get 45 life. Okay, Keen Archer. So we got that, and then hopefully next time. So 1, 2, and 3. Oh yeah, no, I've used all my mana so far. Okay, a good, fun, interesting, interesting turn here. 1 and 2. So we definitely want a metal wall. It looks like he's... Oh, I shouldn't have done that, because he's going to destroy 10 armour and then he's going to do 13 damage. That's a shame. Shouldn't have done that. Never mind. Let's just get some more normal defenders. Okay, nice, attacking for 20. Ah, but the armour is relevant this time. So, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. Okay. Still taking damage. Okay, we defend most of it. Oh no, that's all my mana. Nah, Metal Wall doesn't do much because he vanquishes the armor anyway. All right, he's almost down. I think we just take the last bit on the chin. Yeah, still a bit tough for an opening enemy. So, gold gained. Oh, of course, also I've started on more gold than I should do. Right, what card are we going for? Window of opportunity every time. That's going to be really useful. Right, now, I'm not going to upgrade this card. Purely... Ah, so look. So, you can't see because the text's terrible. But here, it does say Recruit 2. So, it has worked. And hypothetically, if I just click that, yeah, it resets that number back down to 1, which is why I don't want to upgrade it. But I want to check that when we're using this in combat next time, it does Recruit 2. So let's upgrade this one. This is just flat, really good. Fight Blobbo. Right. Cool. Because I do want to actually put these planned sessions. Also, I realise it's quite hot, so I think I've utilised a large segment of my brain capacity already. Let's do that. Let's go Metal Wall and a Keen Archer. And then that doesn't matter too much. We don't need to. We can do that. We can still allow to do that just to draw a card, but it doesn't do anything. So it's quite nice. The fact that I've got that window of opportunity, that means you just get. I just need to concentrate on keeping these defended. So let's start with that. See if that gives us any other options. Nope. Let's just put as much attack in as we can. Right. So when that does happen, you can always highlight something else to get rid of it. Yeah, that's something where I'm off stream. I'm going to have a little play around, see if I can fix that. Right, 15. We're just going to metal wall it up because I think, provided I can just keep this armoured wall fine, I don't need to top it up anymore. Because I've still got plenty of armour left. 15. 1, 2. Sustained attack. Right, nice. Okay. 15. I think we've just got enough to finish him off now. Right. Okay, got some gold. I guess we go with this one. So I thought I'd actually got rid of the harvesters. Right, yeah, more rangers. Yep, I like that. So the ranger card did work. Oh, we can add another card. Yes, let's go. Oh, that looks pretty good. Ah, okay, I'm going to do Keen Archers just to check that you can have that they don't collide with each other. So that is actually going to be a slightly more experimental thing. I need to make some more enemies as well. I'm aware of that. Did I pick this card? Anyway, this is the good one. Oh, yeah, draw an extra card next turn. I'm going to just do attackers. I intentionally don't want to have any defenders, so I can use my window of opportunity. See, already coming up with strategies. It's brilliant. Ah, so I did draw an extra card this turn. Not that it's particularly useful. Ah, that's 3 bottles of water. Okay, so this is the rubbish Keen Archer. Metal wall every time. Let's do one of these. And then another one of these. Like I said, I think this enemy's a little bit easy. When you have like just a couple of good cards in your deck, this becomes a lot easier. So that's going to be nice. That's good there. Get some more defenders. So I think we should be able to just slowly grind him out. So I think I can just go past turn and then we should be okay. Oh no, he's healing! He's healing! Ah, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I forgot. Okay. It's fine. Oh yeah, also I kind of want to make it so that when you play cards, you can press end turn and it will do everything, but then just queue up the end turn thing. At the moment, you have to wait till everything's done to be able to press end turn. Anyway, easy. Get some gold. Oh, I like this. Okay, dynamic recruit. You know what? I think Glycerca at the moment is too good. I don't want to put that card in. Oh yes, sorry, and another thing. In fact, let me, while we're here, right, I can actually start putting in those things that I wanted to do. So, number one, when adding card on Destiny map, make the cards the correct colour in accordance with rarity. So yeah, that's actually quite useful. We can do that. I did have a plan for something else that I was going to do, and I can't remember what it is. Anyway, we'll add a cheap conscript. Okay, and now let me have a quick check. So this one is up to 4, and this one's still on 2. So they have worked. That's worked exactly how I want it to work. So actually, while we're here as well, we can add make Keen Archer and other cards that upgrade as you use them. Allow able to upgrade and not reset the number. So I'm not sure if I'm actually going to fix these today, but it's good to actually just have these. These are things that we do need to fix in the game. So that's fine. Oh, oh, he knows this. It's Boingo version 2. See, a heal would be quite nice at some point. I think this is a tougher version. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Okay. Fine. I might have made this a little bit difficult on myself. So I'm actually going to not use any of these because I want to have my window of opportunity. I think we just save the window of opportunity because we've just got a perfect line here. Okay, this might be where we die here. I really like this animation. I made his head like wiggle a bit as well. Okay, so this is a bit of a dead card. We want to wait till we've got no defenders. Right, let's go get this Keen Archer working. Cheap conscript is just free stuff. Let's use a sustained attack. And I guess we just add more defenders. Okay, so he's getting rid of 5 armoured, then doing 17 damage. So 5 armoured attackers, so that's fine. Let's go get this one done now. Cheap conscript. Kind of want to make sure that our front wall is still solid, and then we can just add some normal attackers. Okay. So, okay, he's going straight for the armoured ones again, so... it's not actually, I don't have too much options here. I can just do 2 defenders and then do a dynamic recruit, which isn't great. But as long as we can keep this wall of defence up, the Rangers will hopefully do their job. Okay. Okay, we do have a metal wall. Okay, so... Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, that's a shame. I mean, do I ever just change the rules of the game to because okay, so what I was always thinking was making it that if any damage actually goes to the base, it doesn't necessarily kill all of the rangers, it just kills the number of rangers equal to the damage. So at the moment I've got 9 rangers, it would just kill 5 of them, whereas instead it's just going to kill all of them. I think drawing an extra card now, we just want to do as much damage as we can. Yeah, so that's a shame. So my rangers, unfortunately, are going to die here. Okay. Right. Cheap conscript 1. Oh, actually, I'm not... No, I'm still alive. I'm still alive, but I don't think I can survive much longer. We need to get the window of opportunity. Right, 17. Can we get ourselves up to 12? I don't think we can. So we actually need to... We're kind of drawing in hope to find something here. Dynamic recruit might be enough. 1, 2... Don't think it's enough, is it? No, we've only got 8, so I think we just die here. Ah, damn. Okay. Nah, fair enough. But, like, it is quite nice to, yeah. Oh, well, it's worth a shot. Yeah, it was... where are we? Over here. It's nice to, kind of like, as you're playing, kind of try and find things to fix on the way. So actually while we're here, sort out the tiny coin on the victory window after defeating a monster. Right. Cool. So how would we make the Keen Archer? Because I want the ability to upgrade the Keen Archer to... So, yeah, that's something which shouldn't be too difficult to do. Let's work on something slightly more simple. So while adding cards on the Destiny map, make them the correct colour. I don't think that's going to be too hard. We've just got to work out how we did it before, and then work from there. So if I go onto master script, edit, card rarity. Let's go find all the references. How many have we got? That's not too bad. Oh. Now that's interesting. So it looks like it should be doing this anyway. So let's just put this on. So if I were to, first of all, yeah, so quite nicely I've done this here. So we're going to have add card. Right. So I'm adding a card here. So at the moment these are all grey. So I actually thought they were calling these scripts, but they're clearly not. So if we have a look at this, see what's going on in here. So it still is a child of the Card Mama script. And we've just got to work out when it's getting set up why it's not actually doing this, and how is this being used. Let's go find all references. It's not too many. So what I kind of want to do is just see that it does add card routine. So this is over here. Okay. So when we're doing this, let's go to the definition. I want to have a little debug, dot log saying yo. All right. I just want to know if it is actually going down this route when we're creating, because in theory it should do. It should be going there. So if we get yo 3 times, then we know roughly where we're working towards. So let's go over here. Oh, so it is. So switch. So now, let's move this down here. I want to have, actually want to have that. So hopefully it will tell us. I can't remember what this will actually come up as on the debug log, but let's have a little look. So instead of saying yo, we're going to find out what rarity it is, and hopefully it will like sort of, again, we're trying to narrow down the problem because we can't quite work out where it is, and this will help us get closer. Oh, so they are. So it looks like we are actually going into here. So I think, is the problem that it's changing the wrong part of the colour? So this individual thing here, the card SR, okay, all right. We got a problem on our hands, but a fun problem. Right? Why does he get so enthusiastic? It's purely this is the best bit of coding, right? I think this is, you know, when you actually think this is the bit where you're just like, oh, brilliant. I know. I just get so excited at this. So this colour clearly should have. Oh, boom, got it. Yes, let's rock, let's roll. I know the problem. It's because when it's summoning, it's defaulting to white. So that is easily fixed. Yes. Easily fixed. Yes, okay, that's fine. So what we're doing is, on the summon routine, it's then going to white there. Okay. So all we need to do is get hold of the correct colour. So what we can actually do right now is go Control MO. I think we can have a protected colour spelled incorrectly. So we're going to make a function here which is get rarity color, and the input we're going to have card rarity, and then over here oh, actually we could do one better. Oh, we've already sorted it. We've sorted the problem already. We don't need this at all. Okay, that's fine. So again, it's a problem that I fixed ages ago and forgot that I fixed it and then didn't utilise it. So all we need to do here is when we're fading to colour, we just go... oh, it might not be... oh, target card colour. Target card colour. So that summons there, because I think that is the only bit that we actually want to change the colour to. So I think we're sorted. I think we're good. Right. Okay. Right, hopefully everything's fixed. Yeah. Okay, right, sweet. Okay, nice problem sorted. Right, yeah, that one's done. Don't know how to deal with that. Oh yes, so what we need to do is, yeah. We've got to find George Clooney. What's the easiest way of doing this? So, yeah, so what we're looking to do is we want to make sure that when we're upgrading Keen Archer, it's... yeah, when we're like upgrading it in the shop, it kind of upgrades so that it actually keeps the number. So how do we go about that? In fact, I think the easiest method is to actually physically go into here, go upgrade card. Actually, we can do it this way. This doesn't actually make an awful lot of sense. If I go here, Card Master Script, edit here, and then I think we've just got a function here which is upgrade card. So I think if we had something like if, actually no, it would be here, wouldn't it? So, because if new card SO dot should be cloned, then new card SO dot there's a particular number that we want to actually get to. So let's close all but this, go to the definition, and so for the time being we can just change the first one. So key int 0. So you key int 0 equals equals card. Oh, actually, yeah, we don't need this at all. Card SO dot key int 0. So I think that works. It's going to take just a second to actually try to work out. I don't think there's any quick way of doing this. Okay. So what we're basically doing is we're getting hold of just that number. We're stealing that one number. And I want to check that I am stealing the correct number as well. So here we go. That's not the right one. Yeah, so this one here is the number that we're looking for. So what we need to do is go back on here, edit script. We want to just test to see if it works. Now I'll have to be quite quick because all we want to do is kill so over here we simply just want to make this, we want to guarantee that the second one is yeah, this should be fine. Okay, right, so we're now swapping. We're going to play the game and we want to upgrade the card. Yes, okay, don't worry, I've got a plan in my head. It's quite hard to explain. So let's fight Boingo, let's beat him up. Make sure we use the card. Then when we upgrade it, we want to upgrade the Keen Archer, and we want to see if everything still works. So let's go. We're going to take this guy seriously. Oh, why did I do that? Because he can. It doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3. Don't worry, it'll come round again. 1, 2, 3. Got to make sure we actually. Right. Keen Archer. It doesn't matter that they're going to die straight away. In fact, we can properly protect it. Is that everything good? Yeah, so we've used it once. Yeah, he's going down, he's going down. It's fine, we lose our rangers this time, but that's okay. It is useful me playing because I can work out more things as I continue. 1, 2, and I think we're sorted now. Okay, gold gained. Yep, sure. That's far too slow as well. Ultimate greed. Oh yeah, I mean that's brilliant if we can actually get it to work. Right, so upgrade. Right, so if we do it there, it still says 1 there, but I'm going to upgrade it. And now we're going to play. And hopefully everything's worked. We could even test. But we may as well actually wait till it organically comes in combat, so that's fine. I've just played 3 more. Okay. So I can't use that. I can use it now, but it won't do anything. So now it has, the number has carried over, right? So now it will create 2, but like next time it should be 4. I'm trying to work out if it's statistically possible for me to actually get this Ultimate Greed card. Yes, I can. I do a terrible turn, but it is worth it. So I want to actually get this active. So we can start with this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, nice. Okay, that's gone in the way there. Okay. Let me. Yeah, like I say, I can just add stuff in. Come on the screen during the main game, make it in front of everything. Right, cool. Oh yeah, that was me doing some research on title screens. So that's good. Right, so what we want to do now is once we've defeated this Snakey, we want to make sure that this next time it will be 4 Ranger recruits. Okay. Right, kind of want a metal wall. No. May as well keep these Rangers up for as long as we can. But I think we might... Oh, yes, okay, he's enraging. Okay, he's going to increase his attack a lot. So let's do 1, 2... Go for. I don't think we can kill him before he kills us. So that's him enraging. Right. Oh, he's enraging again. Yes, fantastic. That means we can just finish him off. Okay. Right. Cool. Oh, yeah. It's just a great little card. Oh, yes, of course, this doesn't do anything. Oh yeah, I need to deal with that as well, but I can put it in. This is why it's quite nice to actually play and then just be like, these are the problems. When adding a construct, make sure all the text remains on the box. Getting a bit of a... Now, I tell you what, the more I'm looking at this, I genuinely think the heat isn't actually doing too well for my computer, because like the concept of streaming and doing all of this might be a little bit, so I might have to call it. Also, I'm getting exhausted, so it's really properly hot. Right, okay, looks like we should be fine. So we want to check that the Ranger recruit does 4. Now, here we go. 4, let's go. Boom. Let's get him out straight away. And by the way, I'm actually quite enjoying this run, so I want to see if I can actually get right to the end. 1. Oh yeah, this is just a really useful little card. So we've got 6 mana to work with. I do want to do an Ultimate Greed. 2, 3. 4. There we go. Right, yeah. Did that increase by more than... Was it just my imagination, or did that... Was it on 55 and it suddenly went up 30 instead of... Okay. Might have been my imagination. What is our starting life? I can't remember, because I thought it was 50. We did it once to get it up to 55, and then for some reason, instead of going up by 5, it went up by 30. Oh, yes, I know why. Oh, fantastic. It's because I had my Corn Heart farm, which also gave it... Yes, and everything just worked. Okay, brilliant, fantastic. There was actually a reason. That's why we've got lots of extra maximum life. Okay, everything's good. We know he does 20 attack, so let's just get ourselves up to 20 defense. Good old Chuck. Right, he's enraging, which is quite scary. I think that is probably our time to just put as much attack on the board as we can. So how much is he actually going to... I think he's going to do quite a lot if he does attack this time. 40! Ah! Okay, that's a lot. 1, 2, 3... I think we just need to literally just put everything into attack. Seven. Okay, so we just need 3 more damage, so we can do one of those, and we still come out alive. Okay. Yeah, I think that Enrage might be a bit strong. Okay, that's the gold. Choose a card to add to your deck. Oh, I want to do another Angry Chuck. Yeah. Right. So we can add another card. Window of Opportunity. Yeah, it's like at this precise moment I'm just trying to play. I'm playing to win right now. Okay, right. This is what killed us last time, and I don't know if we're strong enough to win this time. But let's see. Okay. Okay, this is a good start. So Angry Chuck every time. Oh yeah. Right. Let's get a Keen Archer. Get as many attackers on board as we can get. Okay. 1. Okay, we can't quite do this turn, but I want to put as much attack on the board as I can. 1. Oh, Window of Opportunity is brilliant. 2. 3. I still think, well, because we've got this Angry Chuck, I think it's more beneficial to get as many attackers as we can. Right, he's getting rid of some armour, which was kind of fine. A bit annoying, but that's okay. 1. In fact, let's do this one first. Still want to just get as much attack in, as much damage as we can when we can. Right, so he's getting rid of 5 of these. Then he's doing his attack. Right. Okay, 25. Right. Sorry, I'm properly into this. This is actually getting quite exciting. We want to defend those archers, I think, so we can go like this. So we've got 28 defense, so we can block his attack. The archers still keep doing their thing. All right, let's see if see if we can take vengeance on this guy. 25 again. So at this point, the archers are going to die no matter what. So we may as well go 1, 2, and even though this won't be active, I kind of want to just get this out of my deck so it thins my deck a little bit. Oh, maybe it did work. Oh, maybe it's the third card. It counts as the third card. You have to play 2 cards. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Right. So I think we can do this and survive one more turn. But we're going to kind of have to hope that he does something. No, I think we're still dead. Fair enough. Right. Yeah. Obviously, I definitely do need to do a bit of balancing. But we just die here. Right. Cool. No, that's good though. So I tell you what I'll probably do, just purely because I'm getting like pretty hot and stuff. We're so close to actually being able to have a proper an actual game. I need to create a game over screen and some sort of screen that when you get to the end, there's like once you've defeated the final boss. In fact, let's go. We can start putting some of these tasks on now as well. Begin game over screen. Make victory screen for when you complete it. And I could say balance all the cards and balance the enemies, but that's a little bit vague. And once we've done that, then like our very basic version of the game will be ready for people to test. But like I say, we still got quite a way to go. But what I'm going to work on is coming up with more ideas for cards. Oh, bless me. Because, I still want to have a few more ideas for cards. And we need to balance the enemies. Because it's like that snake. I didn't mind it doing the enrage move, but it gaining 20 attack was a little bit too strong. And that guy that we were fighting, he could just do with having less life. I think everything else was kind of fine. But, yeah. So, because it's like I don't mind him having a massive attack, but it's just ideally you want to kill him before and hopefully block his first attack and then maybe kill him on the second wave or something. Right, anyway, so I am probably going to call it here. Thank you so much for sticking around, and I will, I'll probably, I think I haven't worked out exactly. I might be able to do some more tomorrow. I'll see if I'm up to it. If not, it will be sometime next week. But yeah, thank you. Oh yeah, and thanks for sticking around there, man. This has been really, really, really fun sort of stream actually. It was a bit weird because the title thing, which I thought was going to take longer, kind of everything seemed to work first time. So I've actually done quite a good sort of chunk of work. Anyway, right, catch you next time.